Hey hashtag, I'm Ryan Haje here with Frank Lloyd and Raven McBride. Today, we'll be going over our Oscar predictions. Alrighty, our first category is actor in leading role. Frank, you go first.
Well, I think all the nominees are really good this year in this category. I think if I had to pick my favorite, the one I'm hoping wins, it's probably Timothée Chalamet, if I'm being honest, because he's been in the industry for so long now, and he just delivers A game after A game. And I feel like with Marty Supreme he gave an unbelievable performance in that film. So I think it's finally time he gets his Oscar. But that said, I also think Michael B. Jordan would be an incredible win because he had to play two characters in Sinners and he knocked both out of the park. So I'd say it really is an amazing category this year for leading actor.
I think it's going to be Leonardo DiCaprio because the Academy tends to favor established industry heavyweights in competitive years like this one, and DiCaprio is one of the most respected actors of his generation. And it's those type of projects that have historically done well in other years.
The next category is actress in a leading role. Frank, take it away.
Well, so far this award season, Jessie Buckley has been sweeping the category for her performance in Hamnet, and I think it is well justified. She was just incredible in that movie. Her performance is just so rooted in emotion, in grief, in loss and tragedy, and you just feel that same overwhelming emotions right alongside with her. I think she is the heart and soul of that movie. So if she wins the Oscar, I think it's going to be very well deserved. But I would also like to see Rose Byrne win because I've been a fan of hers for a while. She's in a lot of movies I really like and TV shows I've seen.
I actually have Emma Stone as mine. Voters often reward established performers in ambitious leading roles, and her performance in Begonia just is the epitome of that. And Begonia is bold, that typically attracts serious award attention.
Next up is original song. Raven, give me your take.
It's gonna be Golden. That is the most obvious pick. The Academy often rewards songs that are central to the film's identity, and Golden plays a major narrative or an emotional role in the film, and they even play it multiple times. Music-driven or culturally significant films can gain an edge if the song becomes widely recognized or performed, and I think that I have heard Golden like 5 times a day for the past like 5 months. It blends seamlessly into the movie, but it's also a widespread just hit as a whole.
I have no argument here. I mean, is this even up for I even argue, I like that Golden even better than that song.
Yes.
There's just something so amazing about the song. Such an earworm, but it's also just very motivational. It's got lyrics that are so beautiful in the context of the movie and outside of it. It's just a wonderful song. I do think I would have liked if Miley Cyrus' song Dream As One from Avatar got nominated, but that said, Golden is just in a whole league of its own. This is gonna be such a jump in quality from last year's Best Original Song winner. But yeah, in terms of what's gonna win Original Song, it's gonna be Golden.
Next up is animated feature film. Frank, give me your take.
Well, first off, I just want to mention that Chainsaw Man, I think, was criminally robbed of this category. Me and Sarah Tahini, we did a package on it a while ago. We both considered it one of our favorite animated movies of the decade too. So to not see it here is kind of sad, but I do like a lot of the nominees on this list. I think the one that's gonna win though is K-pop Demon Hunters. With how big of a worldwide phenomenon that movie is, plus the fact that it just appeals to everyone who saw it really loved it. It did get a little overexposed, but yeah, the majority of people really love that film. It appeals to kids, adults, teens. I just feel like with how big that movie was, plus the fact that Sony beat Disney in the category a few years back for the first time, I think they have the respect and all the praise to get that award. So I think it's going to be K-pop Demon Hunters.
I disagree. I think it's going to be Elio because Pixar has such a strong track record in this category, and we've seen major films like K-pop Demon Hunters that have been loved by audiences flop in these categories and not win. So I think voters often gravitate towards emotionally driven animated storytelling, which is both LEO and K-pop Demon Hunters. But I think if the film balances heart, humor, visual animation, it fits the Academy's typical winning formula.
Now it's time for our final category, Best Picture. Frank, who do you think is going to win this award?
This is the first year I've seen every movie up for Best Picture before the awards. And right now, I think one battle after another might be the one taking home the big prize. So far, it's been sweeping the award category all season. It has so much hype around it from the film community, so much high praise. Paul Thomas Anderson has been getting a lot of award buzz after all these years in the industry. And plus, it recently won an award that every movie since 2021 to win that award won Best Picture. So I think it's going to be one battle after another. But that said, Sinners is neck and neck with it, with how much nominations, how much hype, and just how much influence that film got. If it were up to me personally, I'd say Sinners. But right now, I think one battle after another might be the big surprise of the night.
I completely agree. I chose Sinners. I personally haven't seen one bow after another, but after this, I have to, obviously. But for Sinners, the film shows strength across multiple major categories like acting, directing, editing, and score, which typically is how Best Picture winners emerge. And Best Picture often goes to films that balance artistic vision with emotional and cultural impact, and Sinners appears to do both. When a movie becomes the night's dominant presence, like Sinners has, voters tend to consolidate support at the top, and Sinners is positioned as that front runner.
Well, Raven and Frank, this has been a great discussion. We hope you enjoyed our predictions. Tune in at 7 p.m. at q30tv.com/watch every Monday for all your entertainment news.